IVM.
Hello one, hello all. Welcome to the Diary of the Traveling Professor. And I'm Siddharth Deshmukh, your friendly neighborhood traveling professor himself. Well, what's today's diary entry about? It's about consultants. Or rather, why not to hire consultants? Or rather, why not to... Let's dive into the topic, shall we? Well, if you look at Wikipedia, what is a consultant? A consultant is somebody who deliberates in a particular area, such as business, education, human resources, marketing, and the like. Enough of Wikipedia. I'm saying don't hire consultants. So why am I saying that? The reason is very simple and clear. I think, let me also add a little bit of a caveat to this. Don't hire consultants stuck in an earlier era where they used to come in, give sage expert advice, throw a couple of models and frameworks your way, and make sure that you're left wanting for more as they elegantly walk out of the door in their wonderful business clothes. Not that I have anything against business clothes, but you'd probably find me in a t-shirt and a pair of jeans all the time. But again, I'm digressing. Consultants. What do I have against them? Actually, nothing. Except when a consultant leaves a room, he's gone. She's gone. It's not coming back. And the fact is, when a consultant is gone, you're left holding all the wonderful models, frameworks, and the rest of it with yourself, and you kind of halfway know what to do, especially if you're one of the stakeholders or the one who's in charge of hiring the consultant and the rest of it. I don't think that you ever get over it. You're just staring at this document that this consultant has left behind, wondering, oh, okay. Well, some consultants obviously give an execution plan, which they've studied deeply with you and the company that you represent. But the fact is that trusting a consultant becomes damn difficult. Trusting a consultant is difficult for a very simple reason. We don't trust outsiders. Now that is so primal, isn't it? We don't trust outsiders of the tribe that we are in. Now the weird bit about the fact is that we've called that consultant in, right? We've called his expertise and we've called all of the stuff that he represents in, the fresh eye, the fresh perspective, but we don't trust what he's saying. She's saying, well, do this, but you're saying, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She hasn't really lived and breathed the life that I lead within this company. I don't think that it's a question of misplaced non-trust, if you ask me. It's a question of non-ownership. The consultant doesn't own, doesn't give a shit, hasn't stuck around long enough to really bleed when you're bleeding. And I think that the need for fresh thinking is always there, right? Whenever an organization grows or whenever it's facing any transition point or anything that is of a crisis or anything that represents an opportunity or new marketplace, or if the CEO has changed. I mean, let's face it, when a CEO changes, consultants come in. Now, here's the deal. There is a need for fresh thinking, but there is mistrust with old age consultants. So what do I recommend CEOs? And this is specifically targeted for those CEOs who belong to new age companies or startups or SMEs or even companies who are going through a transition, who don't typically reposit their faith in anybody outside the tribe. Well, here's where I plug in my 2 bits and say, hey, get a teacher, get a mentor, get a coach, get somebody who teaches your team some frameworks, some theories in the area of expertise that you actually want. Let a teacher give you that expertise. Of course, this teacher has to be good. This teacher cannot be giving you theories and frameworks that worked in the earlier century, of course. So you got to really make sure that you get the right teacher, make the right connections with your team, get a great mentor, maybe get a teacher who is a mentor or a coach, and put that person on a 6-month or a 1-year program instead of getting a consultant who'll do the same, but you still don't know what's happening. See, the core difference between a teacher consultant, the way in which I would put the new age consultant is that he or she is transferring ownership. Unlike the old age dinosaur consultant who is wowing you with his business models and the rest of it, the teacher consultant is teaching you how to use a model and own the model. So teacher consultant is much more respected. And face it, no tribe dislikes a teacher. So this is what I feel, honestly. I mean, the fact is that if you look at a new age consultant, it is a very simple choice. You need to look at somebody who is able to give you all the knowledge, the gyan, everything, the insights, but give you ownership to use those insights. Well, I hope you like this diary entry of mine, and I hope that you like some interesting insights as well, because I keep making those insights on Instagram, right? They're of a funnier nature, actually. And the stuff that is on LinkedIn, that's a little more serious. But things never get too serious with the traveling professor. And if you like podcasts like these, well, there's many more on ivmpodcast.com, or just download the app, yeah? And until next time, see you soon.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money and Intel. We appreciate their support. It's been a really fun week, guys. We've had some great episodes on your old favorites. Cyrus Says, Advertising is Dead, Edges and Sledges, Football Shitball had a really fun episode as well. Definitely do check it out. I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourselves. And thanks for listening, and we hope to catch you again next week.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep, or lose weight, or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.